Save the new generation.
Hello everyone, welcome once again. I'm your host, Nature Educo, for another lovely episode with no filter, Save the New Generation. Today we'll be talking about preventing substance abuse through awareness. Now, definitely, there's no way that we might know whether there's in secondary schools or university if they've been creating awareness on how to prevent drug abuse or maybe alcohol abuse and all of that. But not to worry, we have two lovely guests here that will be sharing an insight in regards to that. Welcome to the show. Welcome Ella. Welcome John James. So now for our today's topic, we're saying preventing substance abuse through awareness. Now, are you aware of any maybe groups or anything that helps in preventing of drug abuse? Maybe some a group or organization that have created awareness of such.
Me, I feel personally school programs.
Okay.
Yes, because they should implement those programs in schools, secondary schools mainly, because that's where a child starts doing things from. Yes. And again, parental guidance.
Okay.
As parents, you ought to educate your child on the effect of drugs. Make them mentally literate.
That's true.
Yes. Tell them that these drugs, if you take this is what it's going to cost to your body. If you take this is what it's going to do to you. So parents are like the foundation of everything, because everything starts from home.
That's true.
Yeah, it's just like they say, if you see an armed robber, he starts from home. He starts stealing from home
Definitely.
before he goes out. So it's likewise like that. Parents should create this awareness, educate your child. Just the way they do sex education, also educate your child on drugs. Yes, tell them that do not abuse drugs. This is how it affects you. This is the consequences of the drugs you take. And mostly, you see all these people that take drugs, they don't go far in life. Most people, if mostly all these business people, if you are into business and then you start taking drugs and then you become an addict, your business will crumble.
That's true.
Yes, your business won't grow anymore. So you see, once this awareness is created in the society, you see, the society is going to be a better place for everyone to live in, because most people don't know the effect of it. That's why they go into it and they feel like, oh, I'm fine. And any small sickness will be like, oh, it's either malaria or fever. You don't know that is what you are taking, that substance you are taking, that is damaging your internal organs. Yeah, so once these awareness are created, school programs, like in my boarding school, I did a boarding school. So once a month, every month, there's all these people that comes from federal government to our schools. Yes, they educate girls, guys, and most of the times it's general.
Okay.
Yeah, so you see, once those programs are implemented in schools, you see, a child will grow to know that if I do this, so it's on me. And if anything happens to me, it's on me. Since I already know the effects and damages it's going to cause, so if I should do this thing, it's already on me. Yes.
Wow, that's lovely. What about you, John James?
Well, awareness is a big piece of the puzzle, because when people are aware, it gives them they get to know the real risks, and they also get to have the tools to say no. And when they do that, you see the odds shift towards your favor, because then you have your self-esteem, you have your courageous to say no to things that you know are not good for you. Like today, I saw a news regarding the NDLEA in Nigeria, which is National Drug Law Enforcement Agency.
Okay.
Yeah, whereby their director was speaking to students of a secondary school and also of primary school, and he was telling them about the effects of drug use. Crystal meth is regarded to as ice.
Okay.
That's here in Nigeria. It's regarded to as ice. It's crystal meth, and crystal meth is a chemical.
Wow.
That is a chemical that, when making that drug, in fact, the process of making that drug, crystal meth, it's deadly on its own. Once there is a chemical used that when you sniff it when making it, you die. Like you die straight. So imagine that being a drug that you take in. What does it do to your system? So you see, in his awareness program, he was telling students it's better you go into weed than go into crystal meth. That was like the worst of it. I personally have never tried it and I've never wished to try it. But I know people who have actually.
Okay.
And I've actually spoken to a few and I've seen, they've tried to adjust to it and I've seen they've reduced how they've taken, although they haven't totally stopped.
Exactly.
They've reduced the intake of it.
Wow.
So we really need a lot of agencies to create awareness about these drugs because it's killing youths woefully in Nigeria actually. Because we actually have cases of lack of awareness.
Yeah, it's true.
And this is something really serious. Awareness will put you informed. You get to know about this drug. You get to know its harm, it's how harmful it is to your system, and how maybe, like I said, there are some drugs prescribed for patients for health purposes. So you get to know which drug can be used for your health purposes and which can affect your health purpose.
Wow, that's lovely. Wow, that's a really good one. And there you have it. We'll be taking a short break, and when we get back, we'll get to hear more from our lovely guests. So stay tuned. Good day, everyone. My name is Hope Olga from CG Digital Media, and in our street interview today for our project series called Save a New Generation, I have with me here, your name?
My name is Ijiga Abakenet.
Abakenet. So what do you think can help young people avoid falling into drug use or addiction? What do you think can help them?
What I think that can help them is that if they should seek advice from like guidance and counseling, so that they'll like get to explain their, like some people now they go into drug addict because of how they feel. They think they are depressed. At times something happened to them, so they want to use that drugs to cover up so that they won't feel it anymore. But that is not the best solution.
Okay. So what's your advice now to our viewers all over the world?
My advice is to them is that if you feel depressed or anything, you should let someone know so that they'll help you, not going to drug.
Okay. Wow, that's really nice, Mr. Kenneth. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma.
Do have a lovely day.
Thank you, ma.
Thank you. Welcome back, everyone. You just heard from the street where people don't really know in regards to awareness being created for drug abuse and all of that, but not to worry. Based on our interaction with our guests earlier, we want to make sure that you guys are actually aware, and I think the country Nigeria, it's something that they need to create more agencies that would go into schools that would tell students about drug abuse and also give them that awareness of what it is, the harmful, the benefits, and also the disadvantages of it. But not to worry, I guess I'm going to shed more light on that. And also for you guys, what will be your advice to the youths out there or the teens that are upcoming that might not really know how awareness is being created or how they are supposed to stay away from such drugs and all?
Okay, like youth of nowadays, social media is a place where you get to see a lot of things. So social media alone, for some youths that are quite very lazy with that reading books, going to news, they just spend time on this app, one particular app, even TikTok. It creates awareness. I see these days on TikTok, a lot of people sharing their experiences on drugs.
Okay.
Yes, educating them on drugs. So once you come across those page, you don't scroll. Tend to listen to what they are saying. Pick few things from it. And also, in regarding to our federal government, I feel they should at least create these programs in school or even make it a subject.
Exactly.
Yes,
Definitely.
because
interesting.
you can't go everywhere, all schools in the world.
Yeah.
So make it as a subject where you educate students on drugs and its effects. It can not only be drugs, there are other things to educate them on.
Definitely.
But mostly because this drug is like, if like, is like 99% of problem we have, it consumes like 70% of it. Because drugs is substance that youth take very, like, they feel like it's nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I feel, and also parents should try as much as possible to educate their children from home. Yes, and do not keep drugs that are out of the reach of children. Because even a child that does not know what this drug is used for can see it maybe and feel like, even this vitamin C we take, is people abuse it too.
Okay.
Yes, they're not meant to be taking it. You see somebody now taking vitamin C 10, 20 because it's sweet. You see, most children now, if they see it now,
They just want
to be taking it. And it's not good. Yeah, that's how drug abuse starts. From you are taking drug that is sweet, before you know, you grow into other substances, and it's not good. So we need to educate our children and ourselves.
Exactly.
Yes, go into social media. The society is a very big place, so you can see a lot of things that go on. You can just carry your phone, and then when you enter the app, you just see a lot of things. So let's try as much as possible to know. And those, you know, that most people say it's boring. What is this person saying is boring? Just listen to what that person is saying and learn from their experiences. That is how people create awareness. And some people say it's just ignorance that is their problem. They just want to be seeing what is trending.
Exactly.
Right? All this one not really concern me. You see. So
That's true. Thank you so much, Ella. What about you, George James? What's your take?
I feel like we need to share more relatable stories out there.
Okay.
Like, for instance, as we spoke about mentors and how their stories help you grow. You are creating awareness for someone. That's like you being a mentor to the person.
Exactly.
So when you get to share relatable stories, experiences that took place, I believe as a young, sensible teen, you should get to be able to understand that yes, that is a negative, something that I don't need in my life, and you should try as much as possible to abstain from it. So, and we should also try to create relatable content. For example, what we are doing here, for example, it's something that each and every youth out there should be able to relate to, because it's something that should I say, disrupts our youthful ages.
Exactly.
Most especially here in Nigeria, as we said, it's really an issue of concern. We need more awareness out there.
Wow. Thank you so much, you guys. You guys were really insightful on that. So no matter what it is, just as you've heard, don't scroll using social medias if there's something that's actually online that it's trying to pass a message across to you, to not just scroll past it. Actually pause, listen to it. It might be something that might not really help you, but might help a friend that might be in need of those words that are being spoken to you. And also the background comes from our family, our parents. It's our parents that need to actually impact us and tell us that, okay, drug abuse is bad, this is bad. They're the ones that have to sit us down and actually give us that talk before the school or any agency or government can actually come into the play. So no matter what it is, please always have that in mind, and also try to seek help and know that yes, there are people out there that would want to listen to whatever it is you're going through and want to help you out. So, and there you have it for our today's episode. Please don't forget to share, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and also don't forget to subscribe to our channels to get more and lovely episodes that will be coming your way soon. I remain your host, Hope Onyeche Edoko. Bye.